After hearing rumors that Rick Harrison, whose real name is Richard Kevin Harrison, had received a life sentence, the porn star's fanbase was shocked. Nobody saw coming Rick, who was famous for his no-nonsense approach to business and extensive knowledge of history, involved in major legal problems. With its depiction of rare artifacts, fierce discussions, and everyday drama, Porn Stars drew viewers into the fascinating world of porn trade for years. Inside the famous Las Vegas porn business, owned by Rick Harrison, his formerly bright television career, however, has recently taken a tragic turn. However, why was such a harsh penalty imposed? Join us as we go into the intricacies of the case and the chain of events that brought this stunning turn to Rick's life. On March 22, 1965, in Lexington, North Carolina, was born Richard Kevin Harrison, a well-known American businessman and TV personality. He spent the majority of his formative years in San Diego, California. After his family relocated there when he was just 2 years old, he missed a lot of school as a kid because of his epilepsy, which he was diagnosed with when he was 8 years old. During this time, he cultivated an intense passion for reading, which enhanced his understanding of history and served him well throughout his professional life. Rick overcame obstacles in his early life while pursuing his love of academics. Because of his epilepsy, he missed a lot of school and dropped out of high school in his second year. Nevertheless, his ambition remained unabated. He opted to educate himself on his own time by reading widely on a variety of topics, especially history and business. His extensive knowledge, which he acquired through self-study, would subsequently be on display on Porn Stars. Rick began assisting his father in several business endeavors when he was a teenager, creating a keen sense of worth and honesty, qualities that would play a pivotal role in his upcoming career. He and his fiancée Kim were married after finding out they were expecting a child while he was only 17 years old. Corey and Adam were the couple's sons. However, their marriage didn't last the 8 years. After moving to Las Vegas, Nevada, with his family in 1981, Rick's dad, Richard Benjamin Harrison, also known as the Old Man, opened a coin store selling gold and silver. In 1989, the company transformed into the infamous gold and silver porn store that Porn Stars would use as a stage. Because of the higher profits in the porn market, the Harrisons made the strategic decision to switch from selling coins to pawn shops. Rick and his father put in countless hours in the beginning to establish their name in the Las Vegas community. As a result of dealing with challenging clients and potentially risky situations, Rick honed his business acumen and negotiating abilities. He was well known in the Las Vegas region for his knowledge of antiques and collectibles. At the turn of the millennium, the pawn store attracted customers from all over, including tourists and locals alike, who were looking for rare and costly artifacts. He started proposing the concept of a reality TV program that would follow the inner workings of the pawn shop, since he saw the entertainment value in it. Rick landed a contract with the History Channel in 2009 after years of trying and failing to get a deal. An exclusive peek at the gold and silver pawn shop was revealed in the premiere of Porn Stars. The show followed Rick, his son Coey, Big Hoss Harrison, the old guy, his father, Austin, Chumlee, and Russell as they evaluated the worth of historically significant and otherwise valuable artifacts that were bought and sold. Rick went from being a small-town businessman to a household name thanks to the series' meteoric rise to fame. Fans loved Rick because of his no-nonsense attitude, clever sayings, and extensive knowledge of historical relics. As he haggled with clients in an effort to sell their possessions, his catchphrase, "The best I can do is," became a trademark of the show. That Rick was adamant about adding an educational component was one of the main things that made Porn Stars different from other reality shows. Rick frequently provided extensive background information and historical context for the things brought into the shop, and each episode offered new insights into those things. His extensive knowledge of the subject matter and genuine interest in history drew in viewers from all around, making this show a smash hit on the History Channel. The pawn shop became a famous landmark during Rick's tenure as owner, captivating fans from all corners of the globe who can't wait to rub elbows with their favorite celebs or perhaps even audition for the show. As Rick capitalized on his reputation through book deals, personal appearances, and the creation of his own restaurant, the business flourished and item sales skyrocketed. As a result of porn actor's popularity, he became famous and started getting offers to speak at corporate events, appear on talk shows, and be featured in magazines. His rise from obscurity to fame touched the hearts of many. He gained reputation outside of the entertainment world for his straightforward business counsel. Rick, the main character on Pawn Stars, was famous for his savvy business sense and down-to-earth attitude. When his son Coy made too many wild purchases or Chum Lee got into too much trouble, Dad would step in and be the voice of reason. After years of working side by side, he and his father, the old man, developed a strong bond based on mutual respect. Even after his father passed away in 2018, Rick was devoted to carrying on his work and making sure the shop stuck to its original ideas. There were changes in Rick's personal life while he was a porn star. He wed Tracy Harrison after his first marriage ended in divorce. The couple was married for 27 years till they divorced in 2011. Chum Lee was the ring bearer in his 2013 wedding to Diana Burdett, which Danny Coker, star of Counting Cars, officiated. Despite the demands of celebrity and business, Rick maintained a high level of privacy when it came to his personal life. However, the rare references on the show highlighted his unwavering commitment to his family. The Gold and Silver Pawn Shop was only one of Rick's many business ventures. He also ran Rick's Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Tavern in Pawn Plaza. His life and beliefs in business were chronicled in the 2011 book license to Pawn, Deals, Steals, and My Life at the Gold and Silver, which he co-authored. He was relentless in his pursuit of expansion, building his brand and company empire from the ground up. Rick consistently shown during his career that he could see potential where others saw none. On Pawn Stars, he assessed a diverse array of objects, from antique autos and historical records to relics from antiquity and contemporary memorabilia. He knew his limitations well, but he was still willing to call in the pros when he needed to, despite his vast knowledge. He was involved in innumerable deals over the years, some of which were quite lucrative, while others were not. His extensive expertise in weapons, timepieces, and American history frequently resulted in remarkable acquisitions, transforming modest expenditures into enormous gains. One of his most prominent acquisitions was a Super Bowl ring from the 2001 New England Patriots, which he paid $2,600 for, but is now worth far more. His interest in history and priceless precious metals was on full display when he acquired a spectacular collection of Spanish gold doubloons found in a shipwreck from 1715. Many of the difficulties Rick had to overcome in his life were direct outcomes of his own choices. His legal problems started in 2023 when, as part of a months-long investigation, federal authorities searched his residence in Las Vegas. People started to speculate online because they didn't know much about the case at first. The Southern invasion caught Rick's supporters and friends by surprise. Agents from the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI, the Internal Revenue Service, IRSA, and the Department for Cultural Heritage Protection, DCHP, executed search warrants at Rick's residence and the pornographic gold and silver establishment during the operation. Authorities momentarily detained employees and customers who were present at the shop during the raid, while seizing computers, documents, and various items from the store's inventory. Coy, Rick's son, was in the shop at the time, and later compared what happened to a movie scenario, describing it as unreal. As agents removed Rick from his home, Witnesses said he maintained